Okay, folks, this is a quick introduction to digital forensic for folks who want to do the hands-on. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you where to download bulk extractor. And this is the first piece of software we're going to look at. It is not difficult, so hang in there. I'm going to show you how to install it. Once you find out how to install it, will give you an image to investigate. So for right now, I need you to go to this website. The website is GitHub, right? GitHub.com, Simsong, and bulk extractor. Okay, notice here's the website. I'm going to copy it here in case we need to come back to it. So if you have the website, so just paste it here, and you're going to see it'll take you to the screen that we had earlier. Go to the bottom of the screen, and this is, if you have a Windows computer, this is where you get it. And if you have a Linux computer, you have to follow some instructions on how to do that. So it's a little bit more difficult if you are not familiar with Linux to use Linux here. But for Windows folks, which I think most of you are, we're going to go to this link. Now, you can't see this here, but let me move the screen so that I can capture all of it. So you are going to look for bulk extractor for Windows. Here it is, right? I would rather you use this in download here. This is July 29, 2014. I've used this one before. I find it very good. So if you want to use anything different, that's fine. There's no issue with that. I've used this one before. So clicking on it, so I'm going to save the file. It takes a few minutes to download it. So I'm going to let it download here. I'm not going to continue recording because there's not much to do here. I'm waiting for it to download, and then once it downloads, then I'll come back and talk a little bit more about it. Thank you. It is downloaded, so I'm going to install it here. Here it is, right here. If you can see this, it is downloaded. So I'm going to run it. Of course, I'm going to get a warning, so I'm going to click on yes, right? I want the 32-bit, add to path, so install. Okay, it doesn't take long to install, so I'm going to hold the installation here, hold the recording while it is installing. Nothing major. Okay. So what bulk extractor will be able to do, it's going to allow us to investigate some of the hidden data that is on your computer. So for example, I'm going to get you to look at a particular drive from your computer, a particular folder, and we're going to try to investigate that drive. This is due on week 3. So this is what you're going to do this week, and it's going to be due at the end of this week, not week 3, but week 2. I'm sorry. So it's going to close here. Okay, close. Completed right here. Close. I had 2 sessions running, so let me kill that one. So if I go to my computer here, and I'll come back to it in a second, and you're going to be able to see bulk extractor in one of my folders here. So I'm running it, bulk extractor. Okay, I'm trying to open it here. Let me go back to it. Trying to open bulk extractor. Okay, let me go back to my Windows here. So coming down here, I should have it somewhere. It is, I can't find it. Sometimes we're not familiar with the interface. It makes things a little bit difficult to find, but it is here. There we go. So it is installed. You don't need to do anything at this point. Here it is installed, and I should have an icon, and the user manual should be there. Let's try to run it at this time. So, okay. So I'm going to pause it and run it and show you. Find the icon on your computer or go to the path you install it and launch it from there. I had a little trouble finding it here, but I just launched it, right? And this is what you should see. Okay. Later, we're going to create a report. We're going to run bulk extractor, right? And if to run it, what you go to tools, run bulk extractor. Now, if you have an image, you pick this option. If you have a directory, which is what we're going to use, you pick this option. So we're looking for a lot of these, and we'll come back and talk about these. So it's going to look for a directory. So I need to give it a directory here. So we're going to go to desktop, this PC, and I'm going to give it my document directory. You can even give it your whole C. Let it find. But remember, the bigger it is, the longer it will take to analyze the data that is in that directory. So I'm just going to keep that. So you have to do this, otherwise you are going to get an error. You have to give it a file where you're going to output bulk extractor. So if you have a jump drive, it's better to do that. If you don't have a jump drive, you may get a little problem giving it the same directory as the one being scanned. So let me not do that. Let me change this here. Let me go and find, let me go back. I don't have anything I can, let me just go to user. Give it user, right, as the path to scan. And I'm going to give it C, right. I'm going to give it this PC, C, and let me see. I'll give it a report or temp to write the output file to. Okay, select. So it's going to scan this directory and write the result here. Before, I was having a little problem. I was telling it to scan this and write it there as well, and so that would give you a problem. So all I need to do is submit, and now it's going to start scanning. As you see right here, it is scanning. Don't do much. It's going to take a while, like I said, and then we'll come back into temp when it finishes and look at what is in temp. So that's all you have to do. This is the stage where you stop, and we're going to look at what it found in temp next week. So we start finding things here. So here we go. I'm going to cancel it, but you should let it continue until it finishes. It may take about an hour or so to finish because it's doing a lot of analysis of that data that it's parsing. Once you do that, just stay there, and we're going to continue looking at it on week 3. So I'm going to cancel. Even if you cancel, it'll create a temporary file there. I'll just show you that file. Remember, there is, if you look at C, remember we put it in temp. It's probably started creating a few files here. I don't know. Well, there are some other files. The CCN is for credit card number, so there's probably nothing in there. And domain, these are the different domains that it found that that I have been to, right? All these domains I have visited at some point or another. I will continue talking about these files next week. Okay, we'll stop it right here. Thank you.